Fit4Gaming Team League. Fit4Gaming Team League. Fit4Gaming Team League. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that. Look, whatever. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. Hello and welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. And today we're going to be watching another game from Fit4Gaming Team League. And it's actually going to be on a map called the Great Wall. You might notice that's a great wall. And when I say that's a great wall, I mean, look, this is a great wall. Look at how awesome this is, like literally the coolest looking map this is a wall. This is like literally the Great Wall of China recreated in Azeroth. There's actually a bunch of look at these freaking barrels of explosives here. Like, what? I don't know. I have no idea, but that's pretty awesome. I mean, this is literally just the most awesome. My favorite map coming out of China maybe could be, and yeah, there's no observers, so we're gonna go from one player's perspective. You know, no fog of war, whatever. Okay. Let's just introduce our players because I've kind of gotten a little bit behind. We do have Xelsing spawning in as the light blue orc in the lower left, if you call it the lower left of the map. It's I mean, I guess it is. There's this part down here. I don't know what I don't know what the point of this part is. Like, there's literally, it's like, I can hide some towers here. If it was a rock, you might cube up here or something. I don't know why you would want to do that. I don't actually. You'd have to cut through the trees, whatever. On the other side of the map, in the, I guess, the upper right, we have DkH.Pain. Of course, he's spawning in as the blue undead, and again, his back of his base is a little bit odd too. Again, there's no real point. There's actually a bunch of fire back there, it would seem. Someone's gonna have to call Smokey because that's a dangerously close to a forest. And yeah, I mean, so there you go. The map is pretty cool. The rolling hills, kind of like, I guess, what you would see in China. And I don't actually know if that's true or not. I have no idea because I've never been to China. I might go to China just to verify that statement because I don't know. And if it's wrong, then I won't come back. I'll just stay in China and I'll work as like a food worker, and I'll be like, I was wrong. I've shamed my. No, that's Japanese people like that. Never mind. I'm just throwing out stereotypes because why not? Why not? So obviously I'm not doing a good job of doing the commentary, so let's do that. Let's see. We do have a Blade Master and a Grunt. The Grunt, of course, is doing nothing much. We have a Blade Master sitting here. Did sell his TP at the this shop right here, and he's of course picked up that circlet. Gonna go ahead and creep out. This, I believe, is a green camp. It looks like a green camp. Should be a green camp. It's not doing a lot of damage, and he does pick up Slippers of Agility, which is about a green camp item. On the opposite side of the map, we do have DkH.Pain. He has gone with a standard Fiend build, which is pretty much what you would expect on a map like this, I would assume. Because look at it. Let me just go to his point of view. Yeah, look, you got this camp, you got this green camp right here, you got all this stuff, big. I don't know. I have no idea, actually. I've never played on this map, so I don't know what I'm talking about, to be completely honest. I've always seen the Great Wall, and I say always, like the past 5 days, I've seen a couple of games played on the Great Wall, and I was like, oh, I want to see these games. But I haven't. But now I am, and I'm very excited. I mean, I checked it out for a couple minutes before we actually got into this, and I was just like, I am really impressed with this map. But yeah, I don't know anything about the strategy on the map. I have no idea if the players know anything about the strategy on this map. I would assume Xelsing probably has an idea. I think he's Chinese, and I could be completely wrong about that. And someone's probably gonna be like, no, he's from Netherlands. I'll be like, oh. Actually, he probably is from Germany or something. He probably is European, because Fit4Gaming Team League is indeed a European league, I believe. That to be 100% true. If not, well, I might be full of misinformation today. I don't know. I'm just pretty happy. I have been working all day. Got a chance now to just come back and relax a little bit, and I'm happy. I'm doing this commentary. This is like the most loose commentary I'm gonna do, and hopefully ever, because this is pretty bad. But it's like live stream quality. It's terrible. Okay. But anyway, this is what we're doing. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna see, of course, the undead player is now beginning his tech. That's odd, bit of an odd tech. I don't know if he lost a fiend. I don't think he did. It doesn't look like he did. He shouldn't have. He's got 3 fiends, so I guess it's a 3 fiend tech. It's not really too odd, but it's just odd because he's gone ahead and got 3 golds, 3 fiends. Again, it's not particularly odd. I'm just not really sure why he did it, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, cause I mean, 3 fiend tech is of course very standard. I've talked about it numerous times. I'm not trying to say that it wasn't, but I'm just gonna quit talking about it now. So we have the Orc player creeping out this, or trying to creep out this green camp very aggressively, right beside the undead player's base. And the player says, "No, let's take a fight instead." He's gonna go ahead and just try to focus down that Blade Master. Blade Master still has 1 charge of healing salve that he's gonna go ahead and pop right now as he backs off just a little bit. So we do see Xelsing, of course, just being forced to run away just a little bit here, and he's got some low HP grunts. He doesn't have any more healing salve because he doesn't have backpack, so he can't bring them in through his grunts. And we're just seeing a really nice block right now from the skeletons, trying to take down that grunt, but it's not gonna quite happen. That Blade Master is going to come in here and provide a bit of pressure onto this army. Going to force one of these fiends to run back to his base. And down here, of course, we can just see there's really not too much else. I mean, a 4th ghoul has actually just now been picked up for Pain. So a 4th ghoul, and now you know, he's trying to get another fiend out. Of course, now we're going to see him go ahead and maybe try. I don't know. Okay, yeah, okay. So the fiend does go down. I thought he might try to go ahead and block him, and I was like, I don't think he can block with 1 zig. Yeah, he came and built it over here. And so there you go. The Blade Master will escape. He is dusted right now, but that Nubian is about to fade, and there it is. A little bit odd that he's running back into that. I don't know why he would want to do that because, frankly, I don't know. He took a little bit of extra damage, whatever. It's not a huge deal because he is just going to go heal up at the his shop right here. And, of course, we can see he is tier 3 going straight to tier... Well, he's tier 2 going straight to tier 3. Well, not quite straight because he did go ahead and get a Bestiary up, getting his Shadow Hunter as well as a Raider out. But he's on his way to tier 3. That's the gist of the idea. And if we look over here, we can see the undead player not quite tier 2 yet. So the undead player's tech is quite slow right now. It's actually pretty far behind. Of course, we do see a 4th fiend coming up. Oh, now I understand. I see. Now that I actually look at the upgrades on the fiends, they are 1-1. Now it all makes sense what he's been doing this whole game. And that also kind of makes sense a little bit more why he was so eager to take these fights, because of course those grunts, they didn't have any damage or attack upgrades. So that's actually really clever from Pain, you know, just saying, you know, I'm going to upgrade everything I got. I'm going to go ahead and dust just in case that Blade Master's around. Maybe a little bit premature, maybe he, you know, maybe, or not necessarily premature there with the dust, but maybe he could have blocked that creep a little bit better. Always a pain when that happens. Always a pain. That was bad. I'm sorry. I should not make jokes. But anyway, yeah, so it's a pain when the creep runs... I did it. Okay. It's annoying when the creep runs back after you dust, because, of course, you know, just... Oh, wow, this actually has... I think it's the Dark Troll High Priest, actually, that has it. Sleep, though, yeah, so that's a pain. Also, I'm just gonna go with it at this point. Screw it. Yeah, this is quite an insane creep. Is this a red camp? I mean, no, this is an orange camp. On the Great Wall, of course, you can see the Lich is out now. A Slaughterhouse, a Sacrificial Pit, getting an extra Acolyte to make that shade. Throwing down another Ziggurat to go ahead and hit to 50 food. And actually going to see the Death Knight getting slept by that Dark Troll High Priest. And of course, this Sasquatch Oracle is just being a massive jerk right now. I mean, he's got Roar on him, 39 to 44 plus 10 chaos damage. I mean, he's kind of a pain. He's kind of a pain. And yeah, so he's gonna cast Rejuvenation on himself right before he dies. But thankfully, you know, you have enough damage if you have enough damage. In this case, of course, Pain does. Wow, Rune of Rebirth makes a monster. What are you doing? Go back and get that! No, it's a Rune of Rebirth. Oh, why wouldn't you get that? You can make that monster yours. I've never even seen that in my life, and I want you to go pick it. Please get that. Oh, why aren't you getting that? Oh. Fine, whatever. Meanwhile, Xelsing is throwing down a tiny Great Hall over here at this gold mine to go ahead and, you know, start an expansion up. What? Come on. He's going to walk right by it. Let's look at... Well, he sees it. He sees it. You see it. Come on. You see it. No. What are you doing? Please. Come on. It's a... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's a reason he's not doing that, or if he just didn't notice it, or if he was like, oh, that's a healing rune, I can get it later after I creep some more. I don't know. I really have no idea why. I mean, I guess like one thing, maybe it could give you some supply, and he's got like his supply all worked out, you know, and he's gonna be all OCD about it. But even then, you should just kill it or get rid of it or something, so the Orc player doesn't get it. You know, I mean, come on. But yeah, we're gonna see one of those Acolytes getting killed by the Blade Master. One's gonna be Hex. We have a statue coming out of the undead player's base at the same time. Here come those 4 ghouls to go ahead and try to do a little bit of damage to that Blade Master. Meanwhile, of course, we can still see these Acolytes trying to run for their life from this big scary Orc guy. who's got a big sword, trying to kill them. And of course, meanwhile, there's also now a Shadow Hunter doing some whatever. I don't know what he throws. It looks like big fan blades, which would also be pretty scary. And I'd also run from. However, these acolytes walk because they don't actually run. They just kind of have one speed. That's part of everything. But anyway, we're going to see at the same time the Death Knight is going to get surrounded by some grunts as well as this Blade Master and the Shadow Hunter. But he will break free of that surround using a little bit of extra nuke damage on one of those grunts to get him out of there. And we will see Healing Wave hitting a speed scrolled grunt right before, or moments in fact before, a Quill lands and bringing him down to 54 life. And meanwhile, of course, that Blade Master's come right back in here to take out some more Acolytes, bringing him down to 1 Acolyte count. And that's 1 Acolyte, lost 4 during his tech. So only now, after the whole fight's over, can he actually go ahead and start doing this, remaking these guys. He's going to have to go ahead and sell an item to pick up an Orb of Corruption. And meanwhile, on the map, there's still this Rune of Rebirth right here that nobody has picked up, and that is just frustrating. It is very frustrating. It is, I don't know. I'm sure you're thinking the same thing I am, you know, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Hopefully, you know, unless they walk by it again, at which point I'll be very, very mad. But, yeah, so they're going to go ahead and creep this out, or Pain is going to creep out this camp right here, and the gold mine. And he's pretty much doing just fine, you know, it's just easy camp. It's probably a green or something, I don't know. Maybe it is an orange. I guess it is an orange. Those are level 5s. Picks up the Wand of Lightning Shield, picks up level 4 on the Death Knight, and here comes, once again, Xelsing into the space. Now, if we think about the strategy here for a second, we think about the analysis behind this. What's going on, essentially, is Xelsing has an expansion up, and Xelsing is saying, you know, let's look. We can see Pain at 43 food, and Xelsing sitting at 54. He's breaking upkeep. He's saying, I know I can do this, and I know I killed 4 of your Acolytes. Meanwhile, I'm just going to take a fight with your army a little bit while my Blade Master's back in the back of your base. We do have that code. He's trying to eat a Fiend, but he will go down, and here comes that Blade Master into this fight. Now that everybody's all situated. And of course, we're going to see some good burrows coming in from Pain. The Raider's going to get taken down. I mean, this is a lot of damage being done to these grunts. However, these grunts do actually have 2 armor upgrades. So that plus the frost armor brings them up to 7 armor, which is quite a bit. And these Orc units actually still don't have any upgrades. And there's a Demolisher coming in from Xelsing. I have no idea what's going on in this game. But we will, I mean, a Demolisher. Okay, I mean, again, it makes sense. But, oh, that Fiend is going to get burrowed and coiled barely before dying. And of course, let's go ahead and hit F11 one more time just so we can see these burrowed Fiends on the ground without needing reveal. And of course, this fight, I mean, the ghouls have been brought into the battle now. We're going to see a very nice, wonderful frost armor on this ghoul. Of course, with that Orb of Lightning, you can go ahead and purge that occasionally. Well, we see that Demolisher going down. Well, it looks like Pain wants to kill it, but, you know, it's going to run away at the same time. And meanwhile, there is still that level 3 Blade Master with those 2 grunts trying to just, I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're doing some, you know, some work, but they're not killing too many units right now. There's a Hex on that Fiend being chased by that Blade Master. Is there enough mana for a Quill? No, so he will die. And at the same time, a Wind Rider is going to come in here and reinforce a Grunt about to go down. Actually going to go ahead and hit a very nice Healing Wave. Unfortunately, he's still going to go down. Was hit by a Slow Tower, I believe. And then there goes a Ghoul that gets purged by that Orb of Lightning as well. And one more Grunt, walking slightly too close to that Black Citadel. Gonna get a little bit slowed there and have to back off very slowly. Of course, the Demolisher, we can see this is its final resting place. And it will decompose into the ground eventually, shortly. I mean, you can kind of see it's doing it right now. Yeah. Rest in peace, Demolisher. We hardly knew you. Anyway, so that's what just happened in that fight. I don't know if Pain would be considered the victor there. He did hold pretty well, I would say. But if we look at him, he's at 35 out of 50 food versus 52 out of 60. And Xelsing sitting on 2k gold, 2.1k gold. And he just have this tiny Great Hall been running the whole time. Pretty much, of course, another code beast. We just heard him coming out. And, you know, some more stuff. Will the Orc player say, I'm just going to go straight for your base because I don't have a TP and I don't have a speed scroll and you're at my expansion, and while you can kill my peons, maybe if I run them away maybe they won't die, but you're probably going to kill them. You're not going to take out my Great Hall. We both know that's not going to happen. And here we can see he's actually going to pick up a TP from that shop as well as 2 scrolls of healing. So there, I guess he is just going to come up here and say, I'm going to take this fight because I'm pretty sure I can kick your butt. And Pain's all like, oh no, don't kick my butt. And so he TPs out. And so both players, you know, they're buying TPs, using TPs, and that's pretty much that. I mean, Xelsing sitting here You know, there you go. Xelsing sitting here with that expansion. Xelsing's looking pretty good in the game right now. He says, I'm looking really good. I'm going to creep out. This is an orange camp, apparently. So he's going to creep out this orange marketplace. And, you know, I guess it is a reasonable camp for an orange. And, you know, there you go. It's going to creep that out. Pain's like, where are you from? Ah, the infamous question that we were asking at the start of the game. And when I say we, I said Minsk. Isn't that a team? Is that actually a country? I'm from the American location, so we don't know a whole lot about geography. I don't know. Look, this I don't know. But Pain asking some interesting questions, I suppose. I guess Minsk must be a country. Maybe it's a town or something. I don't know. Is it China? Probably not. It's probably not China at all. I'm probably gonna feel like an idiot when I Google where Minsk is from after this and be like, oh, it's a city, or oh, it's a building like Walmart or something. Like maybe they're in the same city. I don't know. You know, I don't know. It could be a city or something in Germany or Netherlands. Anyway, this fight is going on, and I mean, this fight is pretty gonna be well in Xelsing's favor, sitting at 61 food versus 45 for Pain. Does have those two Kodo Beasts, gonna get one of those out with a Fiend, and it's gonna get away with about 204 life right there. Meanwhile, this Blade Master is going for these destroyers. He is trying to kill him. Gonna see a very nice healing wave, saving the life of that Kodo Beast. However, unfortunately, it's not gonna be a permanent solution, as that Kodo Beast is still gonna go down to a bit of a volley from those Crypt Fiends. We will see another Wind Rider walking in. Of course, at the same time, a destroyer is finally gonna go down to that Blade Master. I think that's the second one he has killed, and we will see a very nice, the Lich dying as like a very nice healing scroll, I think, coming in from Xelsing. Unfortunately, that Lich does go down pretty much at the same time, slightly after. And this is a dead Death Knight. He's got no way out of this. He is getting hexed and stopped attacking with the Blade Master. I don't think that was intentional. I think he just kind of got blocked by those units there. And good game is called from Pain. So congratulations to Xelsing. Again, I don't really know what this is for. I thought it was for Fit4Gaming Team League. I thought. It says it is, so it probably is, you know, and odd that there's no observers, but hey, whatever. That's the case sometimes, and that's the game, and so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it from the deepest pits of my soul, because my soul has many pits, and they're very deep, but from the deepest of them, I hope you enjoyed the game and the cast, even though it was a little bit of a bad, odd, fun cast. I don't know. I'm excited. The PS4 thingy's on, and I kind of want to go watch that. And I'm probably gonna go watch that. You know, if you guys don't know, PS4 is being announced or released or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they're. I gotta watch it to find out what actually is going on there. But it should be pretty awesome. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. The cast again, and the PS4 thing. If you watch that, I don't know. By the time this goes up, it'll have already been on and aired, and you know all of that stuff is gonna have happened. Yeah. So that's that. I'll see you next time. Fit4Gaming Team League. Fit4Gaming Team League. Fit4Gaming Team League with DkH.Pain. And I don't care if that's not how you say his clan name. Fit4Gaming Team League. Yeah.